Hello and welcome to Inside Katsina on Trust TV. I am Ibrahim Yusuf. Now, water, they say, sustains life, and the provision of safe, portable drinking water is an undertaking that any government should take seriously. To this end, we try to explore how the Katsina State government set about this huge undertaking. And who best to give us these insights but the Katsina State Commissioner of Water Resources, Musa Adamu Funtua, who gives us a front row seat to catch a glimpse of how the Masari administration has gone about ensuring the people of Katsina are adequately taken care of in terms of water supply. Let's take a look.
If we are talking on the water sector in Katsina State, it has to be categorized into various stages. We have urban water supply, we have rural water supply, and we have semi-urban water supply. So when you take them three, the whole issue is water. To bring good water that will touch the life of a common man. Simple good governance. So restoration agenda in this administration, if you can take the history of water urban sector in Katsina State, you have to go back to 1974, where the Agio water supply or the Agio water treatment plan was being here. As I'm talking to over 40 years again. At the same time, history makes itself another dimension for the creation of Katsina State. That is 1987. I am giving you this history in order to qualify you to pinpoint out the true sector of the water sector in Katsina State, because the initial stage of the capacity of the Agio water supply is to supply 50 million cubic water for the Katsina and environs, Katsina local government environs. The new dimension is after the creation of Katsina State in 1987. You are talking to the Katsina State headquarters. Katsina local government as state headquarters of Katsina State comprise various local government. There must be a rapid growth of urbanization because many people are treated as a state headquarters. So in this round, I'm going to point out this point for you to view the true situation of the water sector in Katsina State. Administration came on board, military down to the political era. But let me use this word. Each administration come, it must do something particularly on water to solve the immediate problem. Some of them will concentrate more on rural water supply after the coming of the RUASA. Some will concentrate on more severe on water, do some growth of urbanization and the middle town. So as far as I'm concerned, each administration play its role. But cut me anywhere, no administration from Katsina State that had taken bull by horn, committed himself directly to the water sector like administration of Amin Bello Masali under restoration agenda. Let me seize this word for you. Let me give you a clear subject matter, which is served as not even as a cardinal principle, so that to agree with me what I'm saying is reality. You are talking to the Agio water sector, you are talking to Mulumfashi, you are talking to Daura, you are talking to Jibia, you are talking to Funtua, you are talking to Duzama. These are the urban water supply. All of them, the population is growing. All of them, some of them, they are spent more than 30 to 50 years. These machines have been used. Water, there is no expansion of the dam. The electronic components are already in full damage. Mechanical, the engine components, they are already weak. Let me take example of two urban water sector. Take Ajiwa categorically. Ajiwa has the original capacity of bringing 50 million cubic water. When this administration came on board, it only has the capacity to bring not more than 11,000 water. The Shua Banka is not more than 6,000 to 11,000 cubic water. The initial contract, the first contract of this administration is for the water sector. Let me give you an example. In order to how to restore the original capacity. But it's not like a motor engine. When you decided to open an engine, maybe you expected it's a plug, has a problem. Unknown to you, the gasket, everything the company is already broken down. That's what administration meet in Ajiwa. Instead of not even to bring the original capacity of 50 million, majority of the electrical component, the mechanical component, the machines, all the power sector, they are all in dilapidated structure. Even the Agio itself is living in a waterlock because a lot of leakages, damages, and other things. So the original contract given to that sector to restore the original 50 million, it gives us about different 8 to 9 contracts, purposely to make the dam, to make the treatment plant and the dam has the capacity to produce 50 million cubic water. If you want to make this 50 million cubic water, you must have pumping machines. You must have electrical component machines. You must have the pipe. You must to inject and touch the clarifier. That is the water that circulate and do all the machine that liquidated all the water that bring it in purifier into the treatment plant. This booster itself, where it will freeze the water. Some of the water will go by gravity. The original component of this administration when it came on board in the water sector, yearly under review, with a budgetary free provision of more than 30 billion naira. But commit me from 2015 2019, this administration spent over 27 billion naira in order to restore the original capacity of the water sector across the state. One, the AGIWA itself, which give the initial contract, give about 8 contracts. Today, I'm talking to you, AGIWA has the capacity. All the machines that you are seeing there on AGIWA, the electric component, the pumping machine, the clarifier, they are branded new ones. The the generators, they are branded new ones. And all of them, they are from Germany, KVE, one of the biggest companies in the world. Let me give you a typical example of what's going on in there. You know, most of the electrical component and machines for the water sector is not something to go out for window shopping. It must be designed. You have to contact the company. You have to give the money. Then they will manufacture it after meeting certain conditions. At the same time, you have to send your people there for training, for TOT, to come and train the trainers, to watch out the instrument and the composition of the machine, to come back and train the others. So let me give you an example. All this administration in AGIWA, the machines that we have, the pumping machine, the electrical components, are all branded new from the Germany KVE company, and they are working now. The second contract, the generator side, we have about 2,000, each one of them has 2,100 capacity. They are all branded new from Germany. All the pumping machines are all branded new. All the transformers that see are branded. Another injection substation to solve the problem of when the light go down, it cannot produce. When it go high, it cannot produce. Injection station is going on there, over 3%. Another company is a new treatment plant is going there. Laboratories, both the civil work, the components, they are all seeing is believing. What I'm saying, go to AGIWA and see. Today, the AGIWA has the capacity of producing more than 50 million cubic water. But we are now, the contract, after give birth to contract, now we are in the clarifier. One is using, we are finishing with the one, so that the water, and as long as there is a contract about spillway and expansion of the dam, is there going on. So the component, or what you want, the electrical component, the mechanical component, the civil component, the engine component, the electrical component today are reality. So as far as I'm concerned, I will vote to say that with a typical example of what's going on in AGIWA, coming back to the AGIWA itself, when it has the water, from the water has to go to the booster. We have today branded new booster that can compete everywhere across the world. What you see there in AGIWA today, when you go to the booster today, you see 3 standby machines working, 3 standby, 3 working, 3 standby, 2 generators, 1 standby, 1 on ground. All the pumping machines, 3 working, 3 on ground. The component. So that's why I say we have today what we have in AGIWA, what we have in Katsina and Embaron. The AGIWA itself is a component of branded new machines with 6 branded new machines, 3 working, 3 standby, which is all like before. So I want to use this word. What I mean Bello Basara administration did in the water sector, with a typical example of there, is improvement, upgrading, and the total renovation. You get my point?
Now, from the revitalization of previously moribund water treatment plants to provisions of machinery and other equipment needed to meet capacity, it is quite clear that the government of Katsina State takes the issue of water quite seriously, which its investment of 27 billion naira is a clear testament to. We'll take a short break now, and when we return, Inside Katsina continues. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Inside Katsina on Trust TV, where we're in conversation with Musa Adamu Funtua, the Honorable Commissioner for Water Resources in Katsina State, where he continues to take us through the efforts of the Katsina State government to boost the capacities of water treatment plants in Malumfashi, Daura, Funtua, Jibia, and Dutsemma. Take a look.
To the Mulumfashi is a dry and empty. For the past 6-7 years, Mulumfashi water is not working because the dam put off, there is no water. You can go inside and pass. But today, two contracts have been finished. The dam itself have the capacity to keep 10 million cubic water. The capacity of the pumping, the originality of the water treatment is to produce 4,500 million cubic water per day. But today, we have the water on storage. Maybe 1,000 will go for irrigation, waste and other things. 4,500 will go for treatment plant, which Mulumfashi and Ambron today are reality, are enjoying the water. Another treatment plant is on ground, or on board. In order to produce another treatment plant, we have the capacity of 4,500 million cubic water. So that's all in all, out of 10,000, you have 9,000. 1,000 will go to the irrigation and other waste. That means the Mulumfashi has improved of branded new expansion of the irrigation site, branded new machines, has the capacity, new machine, new generators, all of them, which have the capacity to give Mulumfashi around 9,000 million cubic water per day. So restoration agenda in Mulumfashi and Barwan, expansion of the network inside the town is reality. Treatment plant has the capacity to produce. The water is there available. So restoration agenda in Mulumfashi is reality. Let me give you an example. Go to Daura. Daura, we have sub-K that we took over from the federal government. Today, sub-K is reality. Government, after handing over, the state government are giving chemical, oil, chemical, diesel, and that in order. There's expansion program in Daura. New branded machine, pumping machine, submersible machines, all of them inside Daura and town is reality. And expansion of the new pipeline around Daura because Daura is growing. The same scenario when you go to Funtua, all of the pumping machines and other things are branded new. So as far as I'm concerned, when you go to Jimbia, the same scenario. When you go to Dutsemma, go to the new all treatment plant which belong to Katsina State. Go and see machine, branded new machine, branded new laboratory. All of them machines are branded. Things are going right. So as far as I'm concerned, when you take the same scenario, go to Daura, the same scenario, go to Funtua, the same scenario to Mulumfashi, same scenario with Katsina, same to Jibia. So if we find out the urban water sector in Katsina State under the leadership of Aminu Bello Masarafi as a water expert, as a waterman, he's giving pre-consultant, what we have is restoration agenda is reality. Let me give you a typical example. Not about turnaround, maintenance, and upgrading. There is a new construction, a new dam, which has a long history in Danja. It has a long history. Many administrations try on board to do that. In Tia Northwest, that's the one of the biggest dam is going all right on ground. The original contract of 8.9 billion was given to build the access road and the dam itself. At the same time, the site clearance and whatsoever because government didn't own the land there. A contract of 9.17 billion was given. Initial deposit of 2.17 billion, 40% was given. Agreement on SPO on contract finance. Each and every government are giving 172 million. Today, the level of percentage, the work going there, the work going on there in the dam, from the initial after challenges, turbulence, all that abuse the nature of the environment. It has a heavy rocks, a lot of blasting needed. Many things is needed. Today, that dam same scenario went to come to Katsina. Katsina, the original design, after the military administration, there is a FARC main contract and the collaboration World Bank for execution of the 5 lines. But all of them, Katsina is growing big. New layout, new places and other things. What we need is, at the same time, there is erosion. There is some that all 5 are all enough. There are blockages and what there, which we already identified the problem. Identifying problem is a solution to problem. That's why we sat in the GRA, we sat in the Peeling Senior, many things. The same tomorrow we went to Mulumfashi, some part of the Mulumfashi, tomorrow we went to Puntua, Nasara and Embros expansion program. Because we already, the dams, the treatment plant, the machines, has the capacity to produce the water needed. But the distribution network, that's the challenges. The same challenges go to Funtua, the same challenges go to Katsina, the same to Daura, the same to Dutsemma. But we have the money on budget. And we have another partnership with the Subwash program, which we're going to expand Katsina, Fatih Shema industrial area, Sardauna housing estate, and the neighboring embassies in Katsina in general. the same to Daura, the same to Mulumfashi, the same to Jibia, the same to Dusama, and the expansion even across the local government. Let me give you an example. Recently, a park expansion, Batagara is reality now. We connect them. We already connect them with the water. They're coming from the Zobi. They're enjoying the water. It's there for the Batagara people to tabla and pay unnecessary dues for doing that. As far as I'm concerned, in this administration, particularly in the water sector, we enjoy the free consultancy by the experience of the governor, and nobody will deny he's a professor in the experience in the water sector. At the same time, there is a good intervention if you have a good intention. Look at the challenges. Coronavirus fell down a lot of things. But let me give you a word. No a contractor or a single Katsina state government, a single company in the water sector is contract. Let me give you most of the machine that you have to be imported. You have to give deposit of 30%. After certain you have to get another 40%. Before they come, we have to keep the supply that all the machine that we order from the Germany, KBE, all of them that are very much on ground with all the turbulences because we pay. At the same time, there is a fluctuation in dollar. They will go high, down, and other things. But with the good intervention today, we are reality. It's generally, in terms of urban water sector, I give you the areas that we have urban water sector. I tell you Daura. We have Katsina and Emboron, Daura and Emboron. We have Duzama. We have Jibia. We have Mulumpashi and Funtua. Some of them, they're enjoying semi-urban water. Some of them, they're enjoying rural water supply. But there must be an interconnection. Like I give you an example now. If the water passing, we have to drop it to Ajiwa. There is a packet treatment plant in Mashi. There is a packet treatment plant in Dusi. All of them, they are enjoying the water. At the same time, neighboring places like Ajiwa and neighboring places, Gravity, all these, even if you come by Gravity, even that, because Katsina are enjoying two sectors. We are enjoying water from Zobe, we are enjoying water from the Ajiwa. To both the components, by Gravity, it will go up to the army barrack. So what we have is blockage. Now we find out the leakages, blockage and the need for expansion. We identify the problem. Our original treatment plant has the capacity to produce. Now the simple thing that we capture and this year budget, which we start little by little, bit by bit, is expansion network. So which
expansion is in the pipeline.
It's in the pipeline. We even start. I give you example of what's going on in the Batagara now. I give you example of what's going on in Pilin Senior in Katsina and the old GRA. I give you example of what happened in Daura and in Funtua and what happened to Semsboro in Duzama, the Semsboro in Mulumpashi. We are doing it, but gigantically we take it on this way. Gigantically, horizontally, we are going to implant it based on the another agreement. The stopwatch is a world program which we captured in the budget. What we have very soon, we are following the process. All this expansion program will become a reality. We have the guidance. We believe in teamwork. We have the passion and zeal, which we believe that is a privilege given to us to support people. To support people is up to God. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm all end up in the administration for a long time ago, from 1999 to date. At the same time, even some people name me teamwork. I believe in teamwork and partnership to share ideas so that we can build a strong one. At the same time, if I don't know, I believe in, even I'm a politician. I believe on meaningful opposition. You touch me in a particular place, we have no any place than Katsina, and nobody will build Katsina to understand people. Politics is not a madness. You get my point? And my door, I believe in open door administration, like the governor doing. So we have a very good man at the top. So we are experiencing something at the top. At the same time, we believe in hard working, commitment, observation, correction, and find order and teamwork. We believe everybody has his own. Everybody has his own skills. When you share, I share my service here with your colleague. We build a strong one, and we believe in meaningful opposition, and we believe in commitment. We believe in proactive commitment. So as far as I'm concerned, we work as a partners, as a family, because we have the same motive. Let me tell you something. He's a leader, and he believes in result-oriented. He has passion and zeal to have a very good, to do something good for people of Katsina State. At the same time, his doors are always open. He is a workaholic, work around the clock. No need for appointment. Anytime he's ready for you. So that means with his support, each and every time you knock his door, he's there on ground. So as far as I'm concerned, his commitment and the passion and the zeal to achieve that restoration agenda particularly, and at the same time the challenges for him as a waterman. Let me tell you something. I give you give example about the human resource development. We have availability of the fund. We have availability of the resources. And what we want is that there must be engagement and commitment in the human development. All these component machines that go outside, doing outside, they are a son of Katsina, which stay there. Learn to know how to do it. Learn to know how to operate it. That is a double profit. Then they come back with the meaning of TOT. They are trained. If they come, they train the others. It's a young chap of Katsina State. And let me tell you, I always commend the good civil servant of Katsina State for their foresight and their commitment and the passion for doing that. At the same time, we have a new bridge. They are coming, equal to the tax. So as far as I'm concerned, when we came aboard, we took a lot of things. We replacements. We search for the good people that can offer the machine. We put them. When you go to do some you see. When you go to Subke, you see. When you go to Funtua, you see. The technical people are the people of Katsina State. Even if each and every company is doing his job, we must attach people for him so that you will see, the position and the areas. So as far as I'm concerned, we have the passion for not only the engagement and what we have is human resource development, which we have very much on ground, which I believe in the water sector and the training and retraining of the people of Katsina people and environs. Katsina generally has future on water and have future on the public service. That's my concern. Let me tell you, some office is continuous. I believe in continuity. I believe in thorough maintenance. I believe in the. Let me give you an example of our project. All our projects, I don't think we expect to roll over out to a particular time. What we need is commitment or continuity. Ajiwa is almost 93% completion. Dusama is almost 100% completed. Mulumpash is 100% completed. Funtua and Emborons, the same thing with Daura. So what we want is keep on expanding. Keep on expanding. Because investment is needed in order to meet the full requirement of people, because water is important, water is life. So as far as I'm concerned, the only project that we are expecting to roll over is maybe before taking over finally, so that there must be maintenance based on the contract agreement. So that when any administration comes on board, he has to continue to put in money for that in order to solve it, because there is a teeming population of Katsina State. Population is growing, and we need water, and water is entered. Water touch agriculture, water touch health, touch everything. Go to Mulumpashi, you see reality. What we did is after the capacity of the Mulumpashi dam before is 4,500. Now has a capacity of 10 million. At the same time, we buy an extra land, which people are irrigating. The same thing go to Duzama, you see. The same thing want to go to Puntua, you see. Otherwise, the same thing to. So as far as we are concerned, everywhere, when we are expanding our dam, we buy additional land to compensate so that people to go for irrigation. So as far as Katsina in terms of water resource and agriculture has future. Well, seeing is believing. Go around. You see the branded new machine that we have on ground. Go around, you see the work that we have done on ground. Go around to see the expansion that we did in the dams and the building of the new ones. But the other sectors, the urban water and they are doing in order to bring water for the people. At the same time, the synergy of good relationship with the Federal Ministry of Water Resources, collaboration with the other agencies. All the projects that we have on ground, we have nothing less more than the project that is backward is the one that has 63% as I'm talking to right now. And it has all the materials needed on site to complete the projects. They are more than 90%. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that we can let something that up to 20% without finishing. So at the same time, lane of 5 lines for people to enjoy the water. We take the main 5 is for the people to pay and connect. We take it to the various centers where they can connect, so we can get more revenue. The government is spending a lot. We bought chemicals. Water is water, but what kind of water? Go around. For the past 3 to 4 years, we are collecting certificate of the best water treated water in Katsina State. Yeah, there is a various organization go around because the government is spending a lot on the chemical reagent. At the same time, for distribution, the government is spending a lot of diesel and other things. Identifying the problem, the electric component, new branded machines, electric injection is there. So I think we have the package and the full composition. What we need is keep on maintaining it, because office is continuity. And it's for Katsina State and the public funds, justification of the spending public for the betterment of people of Katsina State. Any administration come on board, he has to justify that and keep on continuing that, so that he finally because we identify the problem, we have the papers on ground theoretically, and we are putting them on practical.
Mr. Commissioner, are there any agencies under your ministry?
Yeah, water board and other, all of them are inside. All of them, we have a collaboration. Like in terms of soft wash, we have the many things that we have a common thing. Wash activities, soft wash, cleaner, OPD. We are the anchor ministry that we are coordinating. We are the ministry, we are coordinating. So we have a partnership. The legacy is for the administration. And administration is for administration and Masari. As a waterman, to come and see the seeing is believing, to see the reality. At the same time, to be proactive, to do more than us. Because the funds is a public funds. To justify the spending of public funds for the betterment of people of Katsina State, because they are on the fund. So as far as concerned, what I believe, the legacy is I always appreciate them be a partisan on something that bring good life for the people of Katsina State. So anybody on city is a Katsina man. We must be partnership on progress to believe in Katsina State and the people of Katsina State. To believe the money is a public fund, and to believe that it's a privilege given to serve, and thank Almighty for Allah for that. And my doors are always open for critical and also observation and correction, so that football, because nobody will look at the state. Social, meaningful opposition is part of the administration, is part of the government. So my voters are welcome. I have the passion. I'm confident, feel happy that if you wake up me in the night, you ask me once I have the data, and I will tell you to go and see, and I can take you there. When you go there, seeing is believing. That's my belief.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now, the provision of safe, portable drinking water is paramount on the list of priorities of any government that has the best interest of its people at heart. And the Katsina State government, under the leadership of Governor Aminu Bello Masari, has made giant strides in this area, going by the huge amount of investment it has made to ensure that the populace never lacks potable drinking water, and the results are there for all to see. This is how we wrap up this episode of Inside Katsina on Trust TV. Join us again next time as we explore another sector that has undergone monumental changes under the leadership of His Excellency Governor Aminu Bello Masari. Until then, I am Ibrahim Yusuf. Thanks for joining us.